Hi, Leo seekers. Seeker, I'm talking just to you right now. So, happy birthday to any who celebrate um, late July, early degrees Leo. Welcome to July, Cancer season. Your subconscious, your 12th house. Did I almost say sixth house? It's because of the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands, and it's also a sign. Why can't I talk? It's also a card that um, symbolizes Leo energy. 5, 6, 7 of Wands, but this is mid degrees Leo. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords. The Fool. I just thought about this one yesterday. I was like, it's been a while since I've seen the Fool in readings. Well, of course, it comes out for Leo. Okay. Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, the Fool. A profound ending to something painful. And it's like the end of 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 the end. It's as end as it could be. You're like, I am not doing this shit again. I am not doing this shit again. I am not. Ouch, ow. This is how many times you tried. What is this, like 10 of swords? How many times you tried? And you're like, I don't have space for yet another sword. One more sword and I'm done. So I best be done now. And with the Fool, it's like, whew, sense of liberation. The Fool is absolute freedom, a complete restart, a new beginning, possibly a new sense of self, possibly a stripping of the sense of a self. And all of this comes after Six of Wands. So there's some sort of victory, being recognized for something, being acknowledged for an achievement of some sort. This could also be like just a social, you're popular. But you're Leo, we know you're popular, but it's like you're taking it to a next level. Um okay, take it back a little bit. I mean, it could be that too, but mainly you're kind of putting away your need to win, to show that you can have it, win it, get it. You're like, not worth the suffering. Not worth the suffering. No, having Jupiter now entering your 12th house, have entered your 12th house, the sun, a new moon. Your 12th house is the house of the undoing, but also completions, subconscious, connection to cosmos, but a lot of karmic completions as well kind of sit in the 12th house. So it makes sense that if so much planetary energy transits that space in your chart, that's what it brings. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Enough is enough. I'm happy to be out. I'm happy to be free. I'm just gonna take a leap of faith and see what life has in store for me. And that's great. You're like, there is no price to freedom. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to showcase anything. I just want to feel good. I just want to feel free. I just want to be okay. Bangs. I need to go. Why can't I talk? I need to cut them a little bit. Trim, trim. Trim, trim. Trim, trim. Trim, 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 trim. In case you have not noticed, I'm working with the Rider-Waite tarot. If you're like, classic. It's not classic. It's popular. They're less than 100 years old. They're not a classic deck. Oh my God, I'm being such a Virgo right now. Forgive me. Forgive me. But it's not a classic deck. Let me try this again. It's not a classic deck. Less angry, more elegant. Yeah. Thanks, Libra Moon. Okay. King of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is July. I'm recording this on the solstice. So right when like the sun entered Cancer, like yesterday or last night. That's very interesting energy to come out. It's not what I would guess. Okay, let's see. Let's decipher. Decipher. Resolve. Figure it out. When I looked in the mirror, I wasn't that bothered with the length of my bangs. Now I am. Yes, you are correct. Understanding this is more important because this is a reading for you. It's not an opportunity for me to look in the mirror. Don't look for the next thing to attach yourself to emotionally. Look to connect. Sure, look to create, to bond, to reciprocate, to enjoy, to love, all the good stuff. But be careful of looking for the next attachment because now there's a gap that has been opened, right? A void. And your system is like, who do I love now? What is my dream now? It's not to say that you need to detach or to stay alone. It's up to you. You do whatever you want, but you can take the next steps in a balanced, stoic, fun, connected, honest, genuine, but not immediately attached. Okay, let's say you got over your fake twin flame finally. You don't need to start being like, so where's my true twin flame? No, no, just stop it, stop it, because you're not making it about love. You're making it about spiritual ego. Why do you want to be a twin flame? Why do you need to be a twin flame? What's wrong with love? It's not as romantic as it sounds to have a twin flame or to be a twin flame. First of all, everyone has a path to true love if so they choose. The thing with twin flames, it's been so romanticized and stupefied and pop culture fied on social media and on Instagram. It became a meme. It's insulting. It's a real powerful spiritual journey with another person, and it's beautiful and it's cosmic. But it's not what you have to have in order to have true love or to connect with someone truly. So maybe the next person you'll meet will be your true twin flame. Maybe not. Maybe you'll never know. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's kind of like, it reminds me of kind of like people who are looking to be prophets or like, great healers. It's like, if you truly understood, most people, if they truly understood what it means to have that path, they wouldn't want it. The reason a lot of people want it is because it has like, you're the sacred saint, right? It's ego. Whereas if they knew just how much suffering and difficulty and challenges it comes with and sacrifice, it's choosing to go to hell and to stay there with the demons to help them transcend so that they can also connect with God and ascend with the collective. You think that's easy? To burn in the flames of hell just so that you can help other lost souls out of their own hell? That's the path of the Bodhisattva, of the Christ consciousness, of the true prophets. Maybe not to that degree and to that extent, but also of twin flames. Stop conflating twin flames with fun romance and love, even marriage and children. It can have all of that, but it's so far greater than all of that, and not necessarily in a fun, cute, romantic, giddy way. It's so disrespectful, this minimizing of something sacred. Of course, love is also sacred, but it's a different type of sacred that can include love. So, first of all, I don't have you come here, dear beloved seeker, for me to grapple to your potential inner megalomaniac. You're here for an existential shift. You're here to become aware of yourself, to do the best for yourself and for your environment. And yes, to broaden your frequency and your vibration, to heal the world, but by working on yourself first. And I know that's the wrong thing to say to a collective of Leos, but you don't need me to tell you that you're fabulous. Really, you don't. And I know that you're fabulous, but is that what you're here for? Put up a sexy picture on Instagram and be told you're fabulous. No joke. That's not what you're here for. If the next person that comes along, if you'll do to them what you've done to the other person, you'll put them on a pedestal that, up to standards they cannot reach because they're human. And inevitably they will fall from grace because they're human. And you'll be disappointed. And it's all on you. It's all your story. And the character that you've put onto them that you're disappointed from, disappointed by. If you turn love into a story you want to tell, a play you want to perform in, a poem you want to write, then it's not about the person, it's not even about the love. It's about you being a thespian. And it's beautiful that you're a thespian, but you can't conflate the two and you can't use other people to feel like one. You don't need to use other people to feel like one. What you need is to love and to be loved. To quote the Moulin Rouge, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. Not to save the world, not to be a twin flame, Not even to be a Christ consciousness or a bodhisattva or a Moses. If every single person will just learn to love and be loved in return, that will heal the world. And then we won't need anybody to go down to hell to stick around and save the demons. Imagine all the demons learning to love and be loved in return. They're no longer demons, they're no longer in hell, right? That's how you do it. Sorry. It's how you do it. Whenever someone asks me what I do, I don't fucking know what to answer. This is what I do. Queen of Cups. Look at that. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. If that's not the embodiment of that, I don't know what. So love is coming, partnership is coming, alignment, resonance, connection, melting into one another, but not from a place of spiritual ego or some righteous, virtuous expectation. Sitting down together, having a meal, having a laugh, having sex, whatever. Keeping it simple and connected. Inspiring others to do the same just by doing it yourself. You don't have to talk about it, right? And it's easy. Like they're facing one another, it's the water element. That's beautiful. I have to tell you this story because it's funny. When I was like a young teenager, uh, with my family, we went to a Club Med in Turkey for I'm not from Turkey. We went to a Club Med in Turkey for, vacation. And over there was a teenager around my age who was working at the Club Med, which was interesting for a very underage kid, teenager to work there, but okay. And we kind of hit it off and we just hung out the entire time and nothing really happened like sexually. We were very innocent. We were like innocent teenagers, okay? But we really connected. It was really sweet. And then on the last day, he proposed to me, wanting me to stay in Turkey. And as tempted as I was, I couldn't, and my family definitely wouldn't let me stay there. We flew back home. I said no, but I left him a note before I left, a letter, and that was back when the Moulin Rouge was really, um, I don't know, I don't remember when it came out, but I was really influenced by that movie, whatever. And so I wrote him on a note that I left for him. Thank you for this experience. You taught me so much because the greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. And you know what? That was such a wholesome experience. No, it didn't lead to marriage and children and saving the world, but it led to grace and joy and, elevation. What else the fuck do you need? I don't presume to ask for anything more. Whatever else comes, wonderful, extra, cherry on top, bonus. And it's not from a place that I don't believe I'm worthy of everything and anything. And it's not from a place that I'm trying to say that you're not worthy of everything and anything. It's just the way to get everything and anything is by gratitude for the good that you have in any given moment. And then your psyche zones in on that benevolence. And then that's what your system is experiencing. And then that's what it echoes. And then that's what it manifests and invites more of. So when you're in this state of mind of need and want, you echo need and want, which means you echo lack. Because we only want something when we're lacking it. We only need something when we're in lack of it. So you're basically, with your energy, you're telling cosmos, this mirror, lack. It's not to say that there aren't negative things that need to be worked on and improved. Always be aware of them, but let your brain kind of on the side be aware of them and do the actions. But when it comes to where you put your heart and your energy, express the gratitude for the things you do have and enjoy them as you tend to the things that need to be tended to. If there's a link for an extended, a sequel, in the description box, or you can see it here at the end screen, it means it's available on Patreon for separate purchase or on channel membership shifter tier, also included in golden ratio tier. I don't know if I'll do one. If you have it here, then I did it. Go watch it. If you don't see it right now, maybe come back later on in a few days. I'll probably do it, or in a week or two, maybe I'll do it like in a separate time. So just watch this reading again if you'll have it there, um, or just simply subscribe. And if I'll do a sequel as soon as I make one for this reading, I'll put it on the community, on the post, on the community tab on my channel. Um, I think they changed the name of it to posts or something. I don't know. Whatever. You'll find it. Just go to my channel membership or my channel or Patreon. Either way, I hope this was great. Stay magic, stay true, stay free. Happy birthday, Leos. I love you. Bye for now.